Some of this stuff, the markets now seem all but certain there will be a Fed rate cut this year. But are traders getting ahead of the central bank? Steve Liesman joins us now. What's the answer?
Yeah, Joe, they were certain of a rate cut early next year, and now they're baking in a rate cut later this year. Here are the probabilities. December Fed Fund futures trading at a highly confident 74% probability of a rate cut. It's even as high as 52% as near as September. But does that match Fed rhetoric? Fed Governor Lael Brainerd said yesterday, quote, "We need to be especially careful to preserve as much of our conventional policy space as we can." That suggests the bar for her may be kind of high for a rate cut because she wants to be sure the Fed has rate cuts to give in the event of a recession. And that's Morgan Stanley's view as well. They wrote in a piece just recently, quote, "The domestic economy is sound. Inflation is contained. This combination does not force a Fed move on rates this year and well into next. Trade negotiations and fiscal debates are near-term risks to our outlook, but recession probabilities remain moderate. We now expect the Fed to remain on hold until the back half of 2020, delivering, get this, hikes in September and December of 2020. I think three things have to happen for the market to be right about coming rate cuts. One, growth has to fall substantially below trend, and that trend for the Fed is just 2%. A serious shock to the system could also move the Fed. And this is more interesting. A decision by the Fed to become activist about combating inflation that runs persistently and substantially below the 2% target. I am not hearing support for that kind of activism from members of the Fed. And one of the things we'll be able to ask with our interview on Monday with Raphael Bostock, he's going to come up here 8:35 a.m. Monday morning live from, I get to go to a good place, Amelia Island, Florida.
Ooh.
Not like the normal economist convention in, well, I don't want to name those cities.